Hello, guys. This is Paul McMillan II. Welcome to another forward testing session. So it's Sunday and the market just opened a little bit over an hour ago. No, I'm sorry. It opened about 23 minutes ago. So I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. So let's go ahead and get started here. Now, of course, I don't think we have any major news this evening, but it's always good to check. So yeah, nothing for the USD. Pretty good to go. We have these XAP live, but we're not saying that. All right. So I'm going to trade on the Btcusd. Now, as you know, typically when we get to the daily time frame, we use the daily candle, the most recent daily candle, to help us with our daily bias. But anytime when we see a doji, lets us know that price is consolidating on the daily. So we can't use that. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and switch to the 4 hour and see if the 4 hour is going to give us a story. So with this candle, we're starting to see some volume here. Now, the $1,000,000 question is, okay, well, what is the overall market? We can see that we're in an overall bear market, but we may actually be currently bullish, okay? Because we have higher highs and higher lows. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and mark up our buy side and sell side liquidity, and then look for our most recent point of interest. And this is what's going to help us to really get an idea of more likely what price is going to go as far as direction when it comes to attacking liquidity. So this is our sell side liquidity on the 4 hour. This is going to be our buy side liquidity on the 4 hour. Now, this looks like our most recent point of interest, which is our 4 hour fair value gap. Let me turn on the indicator just to make sure. So yeah, this is our most recent fair value gap here. Now, here's what's interesting here. So let's mark this up. Okay. Now, when you notice here, you have the previous daily high liquidity and the previous daily low liquidity. This is what I call a typical barcode, which is another word for consolidation. Now, we need to actually really figure out really which areas that price is trying to really break out of. Now, you see consolidation, and we see that there's liquidity here. We see that price did raid this liquidity, rated this high here. So this may be our typical 3-bar pattern, but we would need to see a fair value gap close. Now, what I would do next is we have an idea of where price can go next, because price is overall is currently bullish in this area. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. This is what I would actually do. So since price is in a consolidation, I will turn on the indicator, and we'll see that price did manipulate outside of both sides of these both sides of liquidity here. So they manipulated this 1 hour fair value gap. So this is what we will want to mark up, the 1 hour fair value gap. Now, since price has manipulated this area because it broke out liquidity, it clearly did a sweep up here. Now we will want to see if we can actually get a fair value gap close here, because again, we have a liquidity wick here, and then we had a couple of fair value gap close here. We will want to see another one. Then we could probably realistically target this liquidity down here. And then if price decides to go down further down, we could target down to 4 hour, but this is too far. So what we will want to do is we will want to mark up our fair value gap. Let's mark up this liquidity here. So this is going to be the 1 hour sell side liquidity. Let me take my horizontal graph. Now, let's go ahead to the 15-minute. So we will look at the 15-minute. we can see that this is let me go back to the 1 hour. So this here that I marked up, let me just move this to the left so that we can see it on the 15-minute. So then we'll see it on the 15-minute. This is our 15, I'm sorry, not 15-minute. This is our 1 hour sell side liquidity, which is marked up. So now the $1 million question there, the price closed with some strength. And it did right here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the next candle, because if we close with some volume, we could probably target actually this low here. That would make sense. And then make this TP2. Let's make this TP1. Actually, I'd probably target the bottom of the order block here. It's probably going to try to sweep this low. So we're going to make this TP1. Yeah, we could just realistically just change this to TP2. Okay. Now let's see what the next candle does. So we just close with some strength, right? So we can actually take this, we can take a shot at this. So let me log into my paper trading. I meant to set this up. This is going to be for, yeah, this is going to be for my crypto. And let's go ahead and target this. So we're going to put we could probably put our stop loss up here. See if we can target one of these TPs. So sell. Going to do, let's see, 5 units of this. Stop loss is going to be 32,697. 44,684. Let's sell it. And then we'll see if we get a little bit of a decent entry. Realistically, I can see it coming maybe down to the bottom of the order block. That's what I'm thinking. So it looks like we're in profit already. So if we get close to hitting this TP or make some good profit, I'll probably resume this recording. But this is just an example of exactly how we could have navigated trading the Bitcoin here. So I'll pause this recording, and then I'll be right back when we make some more decent profit. Okay, so I'll move my TP up to here. Then before I can move it back down to here, it smacked me out of profit. But you can see it's almost close to hitting this TP. But we came out with $532 profit. Okay. So that was decent. So we did okay on this. Let me document my results, and then I'll end this recording. I'll be right back. So I share the results with my team. So yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Price is probably going to come down at the following year before coming back and maybe manipulating this fair value gap. But that's it for this session, guys. And I'll see you in the next session. Take care.